Hey Rick, Ty Lue just spoke a few moments ago and said that Kawhi is out of today's matchup. How does that impact things from your perspective?
Well, he's a great player, so it's a break, I guess, if you look at it from a competitive standpoint. But they're very deep. They played 12 guys in the first half 2 nights ago against Denver, and just never missed a beat the entire time. So, with where we're at, and how we've had some real inconsistencies over the first 2 games. We got to look at this like, regardless of who's out there, we got to jump into it with full force.
Brad Townsend, go ahead, please.
Very small sample size, but I want to ask you about Luka's 3-point shooting. That opens up so many things for him and everybody else when he's making them. Do you think he was a little reluctant to shoot them last game after what happened in the first game?
Who are you talking about?
Luka.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't mention anybody's name. I think Luka is a player, and a basketball player that reads the situation constantly. As we played last year in Orlando, he kept adjusting to defenses that were coming at him, to how the game was flowing. If he didn't have the long shot going, he made sure that he was creating downhill attacking opportunities. I don't see him as a guy that is discouraged at all by missing a few shots. He's a strong-willed player that's going to play his game, and a great example of that is, at the end of quarters. The only other player that I've ever seen willing to take 60 to 70 foot shots, with no regard for shooting percentage or misses or anything like that, is Darrell Armstrong. And Darrell used to make 2 or 3 of them a year. And I coached him 1 year in Indiana. He made 2 of them. And so Luka just plays, but he's very smart, and he's constantly analyzing and adjusting his game to the surroundings.
All right, Callie Kaplan, go ahead.
Rick, obviously all the health protocols in cities that you're traveling to are necessary these days, but I guess from a mental standpoint, how taxing might it be to, kind of be in these little mini bubbles and not being able to do how, to operate how you guys would normally operate on the road?
Well, we've had several months now of not normally operating, and so look, these are inconveniences, but right now they're realities. I don't see any of our guys complaining about it, making excuses about it. Of course, we'd like the world to be in a better place than it is right now. And with the vaccine, here and being administered and stuff like that, things certainly will get better. But right now we've got to adapt, and we've got to find ways to come together as a team in a very difficult beginning of the season if you look at the schedule.
And Ferdinand, go ahead, asking you to unmute.
Hey, Coach from Puerto Rico. Can you describe how the acquisition of Josh Richardson has helped the team?
Very good player on both sides of the ball. He can score, he can shoot long range, he can make plays in the lane. And defensively, he has the ability to guard point guards, 2 guards, 3 men. And we don't mind situations where he switches on to 4 and 5 men at times, because he's long, he's experienced, and he has real good nose for the ball. So we really like him as a player, and I think as games continue to come, he's going to get more and more, used to the guys that he's playing with, and vice versa.
And last question will come from Jamie Maggio, Clippers TV. Go ahead, Jamie.
Hi there, Coach. Just your thoughts on Ty Lue and how he does as a head coach and how he fits with this team.
look, he's done a great job both in Cleveland and certainly in the first 2 games here. Those are 2 difficult games. You're talking about at Lakers on ring night, and then you're going to Denver, where it's always hard to breathe in that place. And look, he's a championship coach. Did a phenomenal job in Cleveland. They came back from 3-1 in that series in 2016 to win the championship, and I don't believe any other team has ever done that in a final series. So, I consider him to be a top-level coach and a terrific person as well.